Hello, and thank you all for coming out to the Queen Tulsa show. It was all a dream. We finally made it. Listen, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe. You have come to the place where you can relax, enjoy, and get the hot topics. We can also engage. You can come up or even you can call in. That number is 725 888 1644. Thank you so much for your loyalty. We made it. I'm so excited. You should be too. Don't forget to tell a friend to tell a friend. Oh, and make sure you sign up for our perks to get all the exclusives first. Thank you.
How about being respectful enough? Because I've watched Miss Gigi long enough. I don't watch this every day enough.
Shout out to Gossip Girl. Make sure you go over and check her out.
But, just ask that person. You know what I'm saying? Don't be so thirsty. Don't be so hungry that you want to snatch from another man or work.
Absolutely.
Don't do that. On that note, I'm going to say God bless and I love everybody. And I just thank everybody. I didn't know that my voice carried that much weight. I did know that I was powerful. But my voice has carried a lot of weight. But I don't say it's my voice.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So listen, what we are about to do is show you Gossip Girl XOXO. Please go over, like, share, and subscribe. Give us one moment. We're going to pull her up. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So we definitely wanted to pay homage to Gossip Girl XOXO. Gigi, she is slightly and politely letting the content creators, you can sample the content, but mention her in the content. And that's one of the things. That's just YouTube. What would we call it? That would be YouTube. It's like a respect. It's like a respect situation. You know what I'm saying? Um, Give me 1 second, and I'm actually going to post Gigi's a link to her channel in our video so you guys can go over and show her some support. If you guys really enjoy content, the sister be really on her game. She's one of the content creators that I really look up to, and I'm just very appreciative of her and what she does for the community. So, without further ado, let's get into Miss Lisa, which is quality control, Pierre Thomas' mother. And here we go.
That's right up in social media and all this other shit. But I see you, girl. I love you so much. I love her too. And she left me some other messages. But it was that point where she told me that she was upset that people was out here stealing the content. And she didn't like it at all. Because I'm thinking, I don't want to get too mad because it's about her. But after she was upset and she called me to let me know, I said, nah, something got to be done because these motherfuckers out here on YouTube is so damn disrespectful, they're going to keep on running amok. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And this shit is some...
And that's why we support Gigi over here at Queen Tulsa. We definitely support Gigi. And that's why we have her link pinned in the chat. So you guys definitely go over there and like, share, and subscribe to her channel. Because this is my thing. As content creators, we do work hard. We work hard to produce the content. We work hard. We put our effort. We put our time. We put our skills. I mean, you have to be really creative and to have a life outside of YouTube and for you to, you know, I had a moment, guys. I'm having a moment. Give me a second. I'm having a moment. I'm having a moment. I'm just persevering through it all. I just thank God and I just thank Spirit for always giving me clarity and all right, let's get back into the content, guys. Beautiful. And I'm just rejoicing because the future is going to be great for us, guys.
Serious crap right here. This is not a game what she's been talking about. Hell, had me damn kind of scared of even talking about the shit for real. I don't want Peter come busting up on my damn door. So I felt that I owed it to y'all to come on here and to talk about it and to let you guys know that I am forewarning everybody and I will be going to YouTube. I already started with the strikes. It's already in process. You know what I'm saying? I haven't got them all. It's just one or two. Well, one particular that I got my out. You know.
Yes, listen here. Gigi does not play by her content. And so I'll have to like come in, comment, and give you guys my opinion. But I want you guys to go over and follow Gossip Girl XOXO because this is where I'm getting my information. And what we do here over at the Queen Tulsa Show, we give everybody their props. And we do not try to come in and, oh, this is our news and we're the ones that got it started. No, we give credit where credit is due. Okay? So let's get into it.
What I'm saying and everything joke. So I never play with her.
Okay, here we go.
I don't watch regular TV. But make no apologies about what I said. I meant everything I said. I told the unadulterated, uncut, raw truth. That's who I am. But I didn't do it to get any type of notoriation or for people to like me or feel sorry for me, because I'm not in victim mode. I am not in victim mode. I was a victim for way too long. But please, y'all, get some honor, get some respect. This lady is due this credit. I understand that it's almost 300,000 people.
Period. And listen here, every time she brings it up, I have to bring up Gigi's channel. Go over there and subscribe. And whoever Armani Petty is, that is like so disrespectful for you to use this girl's content and not even credit her. And you got like way over 270,000 views on that. Like that right there, that would really make me feel away. Whoever Armani Petty is, y'all go over there and flag his video because Gigi, he stole from her. Gigi's link is right here on the channel. Go follow her is what he should have said, but he didn't. Why is it always the black man always taking something from the black woman? Why is that? Why is it cool for a black man to steal from a black woman? We don't get more into this because I have notes. Quality control, Pierre Thomas. His mom, Lisa, had come out, and this woman has poured her heart out. And I know that it's not for a money game because people have offered to give this woman money. She said, the Lord didn't put it on my heart. I'm not going to take it. How many people do you know, if somebody asked them, hey, let me give you this money, if they would take it, or if they would say, you know what? The Lord didn't put it on my spirit to accept it. Not many people. We need to pray for this woman. She's a queen and she deserves to be protected. All women should be protected, but the black woman is always at the end of the line. And when I heard this woman's story, it broke me down in my emotions. I'll go ahead and play some of the content.
Watching what she put out. But everybody's putting their own title on me. Everybody's taking what happened and turning it into a circus. Where, I guess that's what the dirty South get you. You understand? Because karma is a motherfucker now. This was nothing that I planned. But again, I'm who I am. I don't lay down. I'm not going to let nobody do anything to me. All I wanted to do was pay my respect to Takeoff. But they was going to lock me up. They had the plot. They had it set up that when I got down now, and for people who don't know me.
Listen here. I want this woman to say what she's about to say. And when she says the dirty South, she means that. The dirty South. Dirty South. The dirty South is really dirty, y'all. But let's get into it. This is Miss Lisa. And with all due respect, let's keep her in prayer. Right now, she is not manic or anything like that. Right now, Miss Lisa is in her comfort zone over She Gossip Girl XOXO is the only channel that she has called into. She felt the connection, and God led her there. And I thank God because what other way, what other person to introduce something very heavy? Gigi, Gigi is very much so well balanced. And like I said, I love her. I love her content, and I really feel like she knows her audience and she knows how to carry her own show. She does not need help doing that. Okay? But she does give you the opportunity to come over and participate, be involved. All right, let's get into the content.
Like,
Not content, this is real life, okay? Check myself before I wreck myself.
got a lot of different looks and a lot of different faces. Okay.
Hold on, let's take that back.
So, like, Lisa got a lot of different looks and a lot of different faces. Okay. Like I said, I can go from the block to the ballroom to the boardroom. So you would never really know which way I'm coming. But they know what to look for in me. Because I am all that class. I am. And my thing is, I'm not worried about what y'all did. I just don't like what you did. The way you did it. A lot of times it's not what you do, but how you do it. And they totally disrespected me and you. I don't bite my tongue. I mean every damn word I said. Okay? But do not put labels on Lisa. Lisa don't wear labels.
And I know exactly the YouTuber you're talking about. And because of that, that's why I striked. I know exactly who you're talking about.
Somebody named
Daddy, didn't I tell you?
Boy, you better lay down. Boy, you better lay down, boy. Boy, you're not dealing with no average mother. Okay?
All right, so we all need to go over to Amari Petty and we actually need to flag that video because what he didn't do was give Gigi credit, and I don't think that that's cool. So let me go ahead and find his page. This is what I'm going to do because it's not okay. You sitting up here taking this woman's pain and doing the most with it. Like, no, we are not about to stand for that. For one, I'm a black woman. For two, I'm not going to stand for it. So this is what I'm going to do because this black man decided to take from my black sister. No, sir. This man, Art Petty Armani, then went over there. He done made Pierre P. Thomas' mama exposes the music industry. That is not what she did. And we need to report this because it's lies. Um, it's very much so misleading. Okay, and I'm going to do it again. I'm going to do it about 5 times because this is misleading. Why are you putting that woman out there? This is a black woman, and you just not giving a damn like if she gets hurt or not. You don't understand. You don't understand. You don't understand. But my finger is about to make you understand every piece of this. Mm-hmm. Yes. Why? Why is it okay for our black brothers to keep doing this to us? And then y'all taking each other out. Look what happened to what's his name? Takeoff? No ma'am. I'm reporting this. Let me report it one more time. Because that's not okay. It's misleading. You putting this woman at risk and I'm not okay with it. When you know something, you do something. You don't sit around and watch. You don't get your camera phones out and be entertained. That's just not what we do over here. When you see something, you do something. Y'all saw me go over there and flag that man's. I reported his video because, for one, it was lies. He didn't give Gigi, Gossip Girl XO, he did not give her credit. So, if you approve of this message, I need you to go over there and report that video. Because, like I said, this woman, Miss Lisa, went on Gigi's channel to God led her there. And Petty Armani went and took that content and made it seem like this woman was exposing the industry. Do you know how much heat that woman can be facing right now? Let's get into the content.
Do not play with me about my name, period. I gave you my name because I ain't scared. Yeah. So, I'm going to say this. I know that I spoke to the masses. I'm not mad about it. You understand? God gonna have his way. I do the will of God. I ain't telling y'all I'm holier than thou because I've had so much done to me. Hey, it's by the grace of God. I ain't dangerous as them people. Do you understand? I do got their blood, but I am set aside for God. And for whatever the nigga out there saying that she should have been raising her child while she was smoking crack. Your mama smoked crack, bitch. I don't know what nigga it was, Steven Shapiro or whatever, but you's an undercover gay hoe nigga. And you really can kiss my red, black, white Indian ass, because I give no fuck what nobody say about me. I paid all my dues. I earned all my damn stripes. So, you know, I'ma say this to him. Bitch, get your mind right. I really don't give a fuck what you say about me. But
This is my thing. Why are we messing with the elderly? That woman is old enough to be our mothers. For those of you out there that think it's cute to sit up here and be rude to those that are older than you, you got to respect your elders. I don't care if it's not your mother. I don't care if they didn't birth you. Respect is free. Respect is free. If you don't have nothing nice to say, you shouldn't say anything at all. Right? You should not say anything at all. But I want to get into this conversation that she had.
Y'all story fixate on me, and that's why I died. I'm that mother that you was talking about that love her kids to death, and some kind of way, some people don't got a hold to my kids from California, Chicago, and got my kids acting out of character, had my daughter being violent and disrespectful to me, and all I have ever done was show love to my kids and ask those people that approach my kids to please stay away from me and my children. Because they really got my kids acting violent towards me. They had people that sign off and forge documents to try to.
People, if you are a parent, please talk to your kids. Please be involved in your children's life. Because when I tell you, the streets don't care about nobody, the streets will rip you up and tear you to shreds. The streets don't care. And you need to be talking to your children. Have that relationship with your children. This woman said her children are turning on her. Why do I keep calling that man Peter? P turned on his mom. Horrible.
people from the spiritual realm to get the whole mouth.
Sound like the occult to me. It sounds like the occult, and that's what I'm dealing with. And the occult is hard to deal with. And what I can say to you is,
how they approached me and started targeting me. I'm a good person. I joined Democratic Coalition to serve a purpose, to get people to the poll. And it was a million of us in that group. But they chose to sell me out starting March of 2021. They put me in a spiritual warfare. Now, I hate to say it because I don't believe in the word of racism and racism. But that's what it looked like. Colorist, racist people, and a group of what we call narcissistic men that's been attacking me. And they don't even know me. Never met me a day in their life.
You do know that, but you do know that the narcissist is nothing but a witch or a warlock, right?
I feel like
Y'all better be careful of who you're hanging around, what type of energy you're entertaining. Not everybody has your best interests, and everybody that comes into your life, scope them out. Don't be so quick to call somebody a friend. Trust me. I know. I'm learning. Life is a learning process. Just get into it.
it's an excuse for them to abuse people and take advantage of those that they figure that not only level don't have the power and come from the resources that they come from.
But see, don't never judge the book by the cover because you are powerful. You are very powerful. You are very powerful, Queen. Don't you not think that the power is not in you, but it's bigger than you. But it's bigger than you.
They have been making sure that I don't get resources. They push me down into poverty. They stop a life and everything these people done to me. They don't even know me, but they got this whole group going on the spiritual YouTube. I mean, slander my name, calling me a prostitute, and a prostitute myself, slander my name, saying I did drugs, I never done drugs.
You don't let that shit bother you. You know who you are.
People,
I know that it's hurtful, but you don't let that shit, because let me tell you something about people who call you names. You know, who try to put labels on you. You understand?
All right. We getting somewhere. Is she speaking to somebody? Is she speaking to somebody in here? Let's get into it. I'm going to just let this part play out, but I want you guys to go over and listen to the whole live. I think it was about 3 hours, but listen, if you have work or if you like want to go work out or something, I would definitely suggest you to check this interview. Well, I wouldn't even call it an interview. Check this intervention out, because really I would say it's an intervention because she's bringing awareness. You know what I'm saying? And she brought a lot of people out with just speaking up.
You know, if you hear me call somebody a bitch, a witch, that's because that's what it is. If I call you a hoe, that's what it is. It ain't because I'm just calling you out your name. But let me say this. There is so much spiritual weakness in the city of Atlanta. All these people done came to the city of Atlanta, and they have brought all these spirits. Now, when it comes down to our children, we know, especially the little kid, you know, if there's a lady, there was a lady, and because this is what I said. I said my son kill the cattle, kill the children, kill every damn body. Because, the lineage, but we don't question God. But that's not the time that we serve in, and that's not the God. That's not the God that rules and reigns. You understand? In day and time. But that is what he did in biblical time. And here's the deal.
All right, y'all. Mama Lisa is about to break it down for you. So you better pull up a chair, let it back, sit it forward, prop your feet up, let them down, however. Get comfortable because we only have a few more minutes and we're going to end the show, but I want you to go over to Gigi's channel and check out the full live. Her link is on the screen and it's pinned in the chat. Oh, and check the description.
We have to be careful, y'all, who we get entangled with. Okay? Yeah, because, Mama, I'm going to tell you this. Mama. You need to clean your house up and out. And you get me. I know you get me. You got to clean your house up and out. And I mean up and out. And I know that Gigi. Yes. I'm always the person that. If I be helping people, I brought some young ladies in my home to try to help them because they were homeless. But I did not know I was bringing people here that to destroy me and steal my identity and do all type of wicked stuff under my roof.
I'm so sorry you have to go through that.
People and other people, it turns to wicked becoming alone to destroy my family. From the time of March of 2021, our family is over 400 of us, and we was a big loving family. And it was like when these devils got involved, it was like they turned to different people. They created division. I always been one of them people that when they had their trials and tribulations, I'm the one that run to their rescue and try to help them and give out my money and resources that I can help at that time when they're in need. But to turn around and step on me for strangers that don't even know me, never met me, I have slandered my name. Over election, I stole it because, like I said, I was in Democratic coalition, but it was over a million of them that chose to sell me out in March of 2021. But what they didn't know, I'm one of them people. I don't even do roofs. I don't believe in all that wicked stuff. No, we don't work like that. We don't work like that. No, we don't work like that.
Okay, Lisa, hold on. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Our heart goes with you. I want everybody, if you guys can touch and agree and pray for her, to get out of that situation and that bondage that she's in. We appreciate you for calling. We got a few more calls because Lisa has to go to bed, y'all.
Listen here. I definitely want you guys to go over to Gossip Girl TV and watch the full video. But I will give you guys my commentary on what I saw and how I was feeling. Now, his mom brought up prima donna. And I didn't know that I guess prima donna has children with quality control P. Good morning. How are you? Here, I'll drop the link, Salam, so you can come up and visit with me. But I want to stay on topic, Salam, if that's okay with you tonight. But I have some questions, and I want to engage with you because you're a beautiful man. You know what I'm saying? And I know that you have life experience for one, and I know the respect that you have for me and for many women. And, speaking of your wife, and I don't want to bring her at rest in peace. I don't want to drag it there, but there's some commentary that I want to give, and I just want your opinion on it. He says, I need to shape it. Okay. All right, that's fine. You don't have to come on camera, but just come on up. Yeah, absolutely. Because prima donna was brought up. Okay, now listen. Prima donna, I guess, has baby with um, quality control's youngest brother, but I guess she's like interested. Oh, okay, here we go. Oh, you know what? That's why. Hold on one second. Oh my goodness. Okay, here we are. How are you this evening? This morning?
Hi, Queen. Hi, Queen. Can you
Hi.
hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Greetings.
I'm going to shave all this off. It looks bad. Sorry.
Oh no, you're fine.
All
So
right.
listen, welcome to the show. Were you
Thank you.
listening to the show as I was giving I was playing a video and I would give my commentary, here and there. Okay, so what did you gather from that audio?
I heard some of the show. I'm sorry. You might have to bring me up to speed on what it is you want me to comment on.
Okay,
Um,
awesome. Okay,
Sorry about
so
that.
there's oh no, listen, it's not a problem. So pretty much there's a group called Migos, and there is their executive producer or manager. His name is Pierre. His name is Pierre Thomas, but he goes by P. And one of the members, Takeoff, rest in peace, had lost his life. And
Mm,
I feel like it was a setup. I feel like it was a sacrifice. But then I also
mm,
feel like, P, well, his mother had come out and said that, he just, dismisses her. The family has fought her. And, it's like she doesn't even get a birthday card. She doesn't get a Christmas card or anything like that. So it's very terrible to have your mother coming out and saying these things. And it was something about him. It was something about his look that looked so devilish. And actually, I'm going to bring this photo up because it's something about him. It's just something about his look. You know what I mean?
okay.
You know how it could be just something about somebody, it's like, oh, it's something about that person, but I just can't put my finger on it. That's the vibe that I get from him. This is the thing. I feel like Offset left the group. He paid his dues with the help of his wife Cardi B. And with and these are my opinions, right? I feel that this man is very aggressive, and if it's not his way, then he'll muscle up and he will make a situation. Let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Hello, Evolution 101. Hey, how are you? Listen, hit the panel and come up because I really want to discuss this. And I want to say that I really love you and I appreciate you for everything that you do. And oh my gosh, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm just so thankful for the guys that are in my life and support me 100%, even when things are a little rocky. You know what I'm saying? So, how do you feel about a man just disregarding his mom and putting her at the tail end and praising other women?
mm, Interesting. Well, Queen, there are some very messed up people in this world. I remember Supreme Minister John Muhammad, my leader teacher in Detroit, also came to Los Angeles many times. Passed away in 2005, peace be upon him. He told me there's some very messed up, effed up, excuse my language, effed up men's, and that is a fact that this does exist. And there are some also some very evil and mean people. Period. And you just have to kind of avoid them if you can. It might be hard to do if it's a family member. Um, I can't tell so much by just looking at the picture. Uh, he may, well, he's got a lot of tattoos all over him. He has love as love, but who does he really love? I don't know
Okay,
if
so
that's
let me just say this. Does a tattoo really decide if a person is
no,
a
no, no,
good
no. I'm
person
just
or a
telling you
bad
what I'm
person?
saying.
Right.
No, no, I'm
So
just telling
listen,
you what.
I want to take it here because it wasn't about the tattoos. The
Oh,
example that
okay,
I gave
okay,
you was,
okay.
how do you feel about a man that doesn't put his mother first? He will praise other
Oh,
women
oh.
and put them first and make sure everybody is okay except for his mom.
How did his mother treat him? Do you have that information? I'm going to speak from experience. My mother abandoned me.
Well, let me just say this. I totally
Uh,
get it, and I wish that you would watch the interview. So, with that being said, just so I don't have to do a replay, you will have to watch the video and
all
then
right,
catch up
very
and then
good.
come back up on panel because I want to keep the flow of the show
All right,
because
here's the
of
thing.
those that are
Here's the
watching
thing.
that are
I don't hate my mother, but I was hurt by what she did. I do. I don't respond with I want to hurt her or something happened to her that's mean or evil. I just acknowledged the fact that I was.
well, that's not the case here because there is evil that this person is pushing towards his mother. And that's why I
Right.
said maybe you should watch the video. I mean, jump down, rewind, catch up on the live. It's like 42 minutes, but catch up on the live and see where we are. So then when you sound off, then you know where you are with the topic.
I don't know how to rewind a live YouTube. I have to wait till the show's over. So I'm sorry if I spoke out of turn. Okay.
No, it wasn't about speaking out of turn. It's just we're on a topic and you're not familiar with it. So I want you to get familiar with it. And, hopefully we can have you come back up and
Okay.
join right back
That's
in.
acceptable.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for the time you did
Yeah.
allow me
All
to
right,
speak.
Salam.
And
Thank you so much for coming up. Absolutely. All right, guys. So thank Salam for coming up and for his time and dedication for always supporting his sister and always rolling through. He'll roll through. He's out there in California, so of course it's like um I believe maybe what is it like 11 or something or maybe even 12 because I think they're like 3 hours behind. Okay, so I wanted to say this that Prima Donna was twerking for quality controls, well, for Lisa's oldest son. So would that be P? I believe, I'm not really sure how many brothers and sisters he have because when you go online to look for his mother, he wiped that clear. You cannot find anything of his mother that I know of, This was another thing. The family was attacking the mom, allegedly putting hands on her. And putting hands on a woman is not okay. Putting your hands on a woman is not okay with me. No, it's not okay. It would never be okay. um, my daddy, he was abusive and he doesn't want to own up to some of his stuff, and I get it because, that's just Some people, they're just not ready. Some people just don't want to see it, and so her dad, which is so Pierre Thomas, which is P, his mother's dad held her while her sister beat her up, pulled her hair out, and pretty much, you know, did the most. It was hurtful, very hurtful. Now, when it comes to funerals, there's going to be a photo of Miss Lisa at the front door, letting everybody know, letting the security, well, security, they're not going to have it plain sight, but security will know if she comes, she is to be detained and arrested because she's out of her mind. And that's the picture that they're trying to paint of her. And when you think about that, I think about Kanye, when he said that, he was, restrained and, placed in her children neglected her. And guys, money isn't the root of all evil, okay? It's the love of money. That's the root of all evil. The love. What will you do for it? What would you do for it? Yeah, we got these bands right here. What's up? You gonna do it or not? You gonna take the money or not? And Lisa does not call her sons men because they don't act like men. You know, they're not married, but they're putting people before her. And this is my thing. You're in a position where you're financially stable. This is not somebody that is okay living a middle class life and finally got a job that pays decent. No, this man is doing exceptionally well. We're talking millions, okay? And Miss Lisa is physically physically she's making it. She's not in the best position, but the what God has given her, she's utilizing it to the best of her advantage. Okay? Prima donna, it's pretty much all about her. I can see that though. I can see that. She does have like this, uppity, kind of attitude, but who am I? P thinks the folks around him love him, and one day he's going to get a wake up call because he is going to be in the slammer. Mhm. Cuz he's already done 10 years in a slammer. Oh yeah, 10 years. Oh yeah. He's no stranger to the prison cell, and while he was in that prison cell, his mother was making $7.50 an hour. $7.50 an hour and still made do, you know. One of her sons, she calls him a garden and a snake. She says he lies too damn much. And that's what I love about her because she's just 100% real. We need that. Be real. What you hiding for? Everybody out here, if they are not saying it, they are going or been through something and they can share an experience, right? And she also says all money isn't good money because, like I said earlier, a lot of people tried to give her money, but she said, the Lord didn't put it on my heart to accept it. And she doesn't. She doesn't say, okay, well, give me half. And okay, I guess I can get no, straight up. Let's see. So when Miss Lisa was having issues going to sleep, she would turn on the prayer channels, and that would help her, in her spirit because, she's since made progress. Tomorrow isn't promised, and she said that God wants us to be happy. So if you're out there listening to this broadcast and you had other thoughts or feelings about her, this is truly how she feels. I feel like the woman is genuine, and I really feel like she's strong, and we are going to continue to pray for her and lift her up any chance that we get. P used to be in a nice, she also said that P used to be a nice looking man, but like I said, yeah, like these two photos, um, definitely two different like they're two different photos, but two different people, it looks like. And a lot of these men are running and jumping on that table for the bypass Drake. Evil transforms a look, okay? Now let's get into it. Don't let a man hit you, ladies. If he'll do it once, he'll do it again. And on that note, that's the proper way to conclude the show. I want to thank you all for coming out to the Goddess Queen Tulsa show. If you donated to the channel, thank you so much. If you subscribe to the channel, thank you again. Thank you so much. And if you subscribe to our membership, thank you. And if you would love to share, that would be great. Make sure you go over to Gossip Girl SXOXO and subscribe to her channel and give her a like, share, and subscribe as well. Love y'all. I'm your host, Queen Tulsa. This is the Goddess Queen Tulsa show. And remember, push through what is holding you back or trying to make you feel away. You got this. It doesn't matter. You got this. You just remember, I got this. If God brought you to it, He'll see you through it. All right. Good night.
Hello, and thank you all for coming out to the Queen Tulsa show. It was all a dream. We finally made it. Listen, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe. You have come to the place where you can relax, enjoy, and get the hot topics. We can also engage. You can come up or even you can call in. That number is 725 888 1644. Thank you so much for your loyalty. We made it. I'm so excited. You should be too. Don't forget to tell a friend to tell a friend. Oh, and make sure you sign up for our perks to get all the exclusives first. Thank you.
All right. I love you guys again. I want to thank you all so much for showing up for the Queen. Um, you never know what someone's going through, but always share your smile and always uplift somebody. Remember, you never know what someone's going through. So share a smile and be the solution.